Welcome back to Analog Horror Saturdays. 1 hour late because the crew on Saturday Night Hypnosis doesn't know how to shut the hell up. But I must say, it's been a blast either way. For those of you that have been waiting this long, thank you very much. It is truly appreciated. I don't know what I'd do without you. You guys are fantastic. I see a lot of y'all in here. That being said, I do have Saturday night obligations. Usually it's a 3-hour show, not a 4-hour show. So yeah, I guess I don't plan on that happening in the future, but yeah, no, the point is, thank you guys so much. It's truly appreciated. But you know what? It's nice. It's late. It's time to get spooky. Yeah, sorry about that, crew. Let's see who all we got in the house before we get into it, before we round out the Greylock Tapes. On the plus side, I ain't gonna skimp on this stream. We got 6 more episodes of the Greylock Tapes to go, and we going all in, son. We going all in. All right, who all we got in this bitch? We got Jake Martin. First things first, we got my man Jake Martin. Thank you so much. Truly appreciate it. Guys, if I don't name you, I'm sorry. Some of the chats get deleted over time, and it's been that long. But Jake, I did see that you posted 5 Vital Idol memberships. My man, thank you so much. Truly appreciate it. Again, we don't usually do clips during this stream because I don't want to ruin the horror atmosphere, with the exception of this one clip, and it's prior to the show, so let's do it. This is for you, Jake. Bingo, bango, bongo, there it is. Thank you so much again. Truly appreciate it. Scotty G is in the house. Stupinzo is here. I don't even know how many of y'all are still here, if I'm being completely honest. Philip Morgan. Gal Kerryman. We got Dax, our best mod in the whole damn land. Jamma Lama is here. Schizosaurus in the house. Serrano's good thing, too. I was just close to missing the start of the stream. Yeah, about that. Sorry about that. Luigi Frankenbob is here. And then, yo, we just got a Hypno Raid. Shout out. Thank you so much to my good friend, homie Hypno, and of course, the damn bigot army. Shout out. I hope y'all gonna have a good time with this. Y'all gonna have a good time with this. Demon Democracy, that was fun. Tiger King Rex Carter. Lucifer Morningwood is here. And then, I know we're about to get a flood of comments. Paul Byersman in the house from those coming over from Saturday Night Hypnosis. So, if that's gonna be the case, why don't we just get right into it? Why don't we get right into the horror? Oh, before we get into the horror, I will say, recap, for those of you that, whole lot's happened in a week. So here's what we know. Or here's what we think we know, at least. Obviously, with these analog horror, we're not really going to know until the end of it. And even then, we might not know. So we had this military base at Mount Greylock where they seems to have been containing tulpas. Thought forms created by pure, like manifestations, matter, creatures created by pure thought, and there was a device that helped them do that. Potentially, these tulpas breached containment of some sort. I mean, that's what it seems to be. These tulpas breached containment, and there's a rash of unexplained violence and killings and murders happening throughout the town surrounding Mount Greylock. And there was also some gal who was pregnant, went in to have her pregnancy examined, and the baby just disappeared. So I'm not sure what that's about. I don't know how that ties into the tulpa stuff. Maybe, it was a child tulpa. Not sure, but yes, they yoinked the baby. Exactly. So with all that being said, let's get into it. This is episode 7, Back to Normal. Something tells me things are not going to be back to normal.
Continue to investigate the recent crime wave that swept across northern Berkshire County. Many of its residents...
Hold on. Anytime we got glitches like that, we got to see if there's anything hidden in them. Let's keep going back. This is done. Alright, nothing that I see. It does seem to just be his face distorting, but someone might be interfering with the station, so...
Many of its residents in a state of anxiety and panic. It was 2 weeks ago when the emergency broadcast system was engaged to warn residents to secure their homes due to the activity.
All right, 2 weeks ago. So this is So it's been 2 weeks since what seems to be the mass tulpa outbreak that caused untold violence, at least. Probably deaths and murders, but violence at the very least. So yeah, two weeks since the episode we left off on.
Of a group of individuals who had been targeting and breaking into
I forgot
people's homes.
Canis Dingus.
Authorities have since confirmed that the attacks were, in fact, part of an organized criminal effort and have been attributed to a local anti-American militia group operating out of Western Massachusetts.
All right, that's a creepy ass pause. That's a creepy ass pause. Anyway, this is obviously a cover up. Saying that this is an anti-American militia group, obvious cover up. So we know that this is, this program we've known has been government funded. They're going to go through anything and everything they can to put the kibosh on this, to keep this under wraps.
Police have made numerous arrests in connection to militia, and officials continue to release statements to assure the public that they are safe once again.
We've seen a lot of credible information over the past couple of weeks, and the investigation's still ongoing.
Alright, so obviously the audio is very disjointed, but he stated, if you guys were unable to hear it, we've received a lot of credible information over the last few weeks, and the investigation is ongoing.
Thankfully, due to the continued efforts of law enforcement, life has been able to return back to normal. Back to normal. Back to normal.
I'll be real, guys. I don't think life's back to normal. I don't think life's back to normal. I'm assuming, I'm just guessing. Obviously, this is part of the analog horror thing. You gotta theorize. You gotta come up with your own thoughts, prior to figuring it out, assuming we even figure it out. If I had to wager a guess, this newscast is not being shown to the people within Mount Greylock, or the town surrounding Mount Greylock. I think this is actually going out further beyond the local sphere, to try and quell the additional public, because whatever's going on in Mount Greylock obviously is still going on. Oh, and one more addendum for those that weren't here last week or might need a refresher. We listened to several audio files, several voice recordings about the crew, the working crew, that it seems to be prior to the facility at Mount Greylock being built. They were the head honcho of the working crew kept leaving voicemails to what we assume is some sort of individual that's going to head up the facility or be part of the facility, about all the men and the workers being sick, something in the woods hunting them, they're being driven insane. It was quite interesting, but I don't know how that ties in. They unleashed some sort of ancient evil, seemingly, when digging into the mountain. How that ties into the tulpas, I'm not sure. And no spoilers, Demon Democracy. I've never seen these. What the fuck did we just... Hold on. Whoa. That newscast just went to what? This is why I'm pro-choice, guys. I might have some pretty right-wing views, but this is why I'm pro-choice. What the fuck in the conjoined twin hell is this?
Back to normal for residents of Berkshire County.
That's normal. Oh, first of all, what a good pod. But no, the liar. Nope, the lie. All right. So my assumption is, we as the viewer we've received these tapes. So somebody, whether it be a whistleblower, someone on the inside, maybe someone's gotten access to these tapes, they're sending these to us. This is exactly what makes me think. Notice how it says liar. They're trying to expose this media cover-up outside of the local Mount Greylock area. Oh, whoa, alright. We're experiencing technical difficulties. Please stand by. Oh, was it hacked live? Alright, so this is episode 8. It flipped right to the next episode. So we're on episode 8 out of 12. Old Odd Ends. Greylock. Old Odd Ends. Interesting.
Well, that broadcast went completely tits up, didn't it? I've been getting chewed out by our asshole CIA liaison for the...
All right, so we got Alan Rosenbaum, the GBS executive, Samantha Ginrich, producer of Dawn Right Tonight, so the guy that we were just watching, and Liam Hollander, producer. All right, so this is an executive at that the company that was broadcasting the event, and these were two producers on the show. So let's roll this back a little.
Well, that broadcast went completely tits up, didn't it? I've been getting chewed out by our asshole CIA liaison for the past 2 hours. What?
CIA liaison? Okay, so yes, the news are obviously in on the cover-up. They have a CIA liaison, so it seems like this was a live hack, like similar to the real-life Max Headroom incident.
The fuck happened?
We're looking into it, sir, but we experienced no issues with the broadcast on our end, so our engineers believe that the signal was hijacked before even reaching the transmitter, but once we started receiving phone calls from viewers, we switched to a backup transmitter.
But by then, the hijacker had already said everything they wanted to say, hadn't they?
Yes, sir.
Alright, that confirms the hijacking.
What a complete fuck-up. They made us look like a fucking joke. And during our most popular show. Speaking of which, Don, where the fuck is he? I cannot get hold of him, and he needs to get in here and read a statement to help clean up this fucking mess.
Well, we've been trying to reach him. We've called him multiple times. We've tried his pager. We've asked around to see if anyone's...
Guys, I think Don's dead. I think Don's dead. You can't reach him on his pager? Guys, Donnie Boy's dead.
...heard from him, but nothing. Right now we've got Gerald standing in for him tonight. If Don doesn't show.
You've been to his house?
Well, no. I just thought that maybe he'd be upset if I did that. So...
Get in your fucking car and go to his fucking house.
I'm kind of with Al on this one. Alan seemed like he's a bit of a dick, not just because he's British, although that adds to it, but even if he was American, he'd probably be somewhat of a dick. But yeah, you got a show to run, and your talent ain't there. Bitch, get in your fucking car. What are you doing as part of this board meeting? Get in the fucking car and go get your goddamn news anchor. You still got a show to do. The show must go on.
Care if you kick down his front door and drag him here by his ear. You bring him into the studio. Do you understand?
Yes, Mr. Rosenbaum. Of course, I'll do that right now.
There's some real powerful people depending on us right now. They need us to manage the response to these events, to let the public know what's going on, and the last thing we need is it going wider than it already fucking has. So do what you need to do, or I'm going to replace you with some producers who actually know how to produce a fucking show.
Sorry,
I'm pretty sure there's actually been some conversations like that in Hollywood, at least back in the good old days when we were allowed to use the casting couch and make good movies. So, all right, let's roll this back a little bit, because it looks like we got the AI chiming in. Yeah, there's been... The first episode had some implications of AI, but it really hasn't shown up since, and maybe once since then. So we're on episode 8, and it seems like we're about to get some implication of that AI. Let's give it a shot.
A fucking show!
Sorry, the file you are trying to access has been destroyed and can no longer be executed or retrieved. Please choose another file. Sorry. It said I'll take the file and the trying to destroy or trying. Sorry. Warning, anomalous file detected. This file should not exist. Are you sure you wish to...
Hold on. Is there anything in the... Because I saw that bit of blue. Alright, doesn't seem... Alright, it doesn't seem like it.
Exist. Are you sure you wish to proceed? Opening
file. Arnold Rivers personal log.
Final.
My name is Arnold Eugene Rivers. The date is April 8th, 1980.
Okay. Arnold Eugene Rivers. Hold on. Can we get... Alright, this is date of birth. It looks like it says 5/19/1951.
87. About 9:15 at night. I was involved in the Morelli construction project at Mount Greylock.
Wait, so are there construction workers that made it out? I was under the impression that all the construction workers either died or died of their illness or went loony.
I was hired due to my background in anthropology and archaeology. I've worked to excavate a number of different historical sites. Paul Morelli took me on after securing a government contract for the Greylock project. I'm recording this because I believe my life is in danger, and I likely don't have a lot of time left, so I need to leave some kind of record of my findings. On March 24th, our crew came across tunnels in the mountain that held a multitude of ancient markings and artifacts. On March 25th, Paul cleared the interior of the mountain and asked me, accompanied by a small crew, to look through the tunnels and record notes on what I was able to recognize. I was then to report to one of the project directors, named Frank Porter, to offer my perspective on our findings.
All right, hold on. We're gonna roll that back. So Frank Porter was the dude from the previous messages, right, chat? You guys, like, when we were listening to the audio tapes at the end of last week's episode, those were Frank Porter's audio messages, correct? All right, let's roll this back, because it stuttered a bit, and I didn't get the audio.
To one of the project directors, named Frank Porter, to offer my perspective on our findings.
I think he said something about reporting on the findings, but I couldn't quite make it out.
This to myself at the time, but what we discovered in that mountain was not normal.
No shit.
Not only did I see the impact it was having on the crew, but certain aspects of my findings did not make any sense. Many of the artifacts were pre-colonial. Some were from Native American tribes, but there were other artifacts, some Mesoamerican, and others were shockingly Clovis in nature. Finding Clovis artifacts here means that people have been coming to Mount Greylock since at least 11,000 BCE.
Okay, well, first of all, there's a mistake in the narrative here. There's a mistake in the narrative here. This is taking place in the 80s. They would have said BC, not BCE. BCE is a relatively common term. So, as much as I love analog horror, anytime they do this sort of, like, try and set in the past and whatnot, you will catch these linguistic fuck-ups where they use modern-day terminology, and, like, it does sort of ruin the immersion. Anyway, there's a very similar possible real conspiracy theory about something like this. It's something we want to cover on Tinfoil Haters. Supposedly, there's a portion of the Grand Canyon where a cave entrance was found, and inside the cave entrance there was ancient Egyptian hieroglyphs and artifacts found. Now, this is something that I do believe in. People say it's been debunked. I don't believe it's been debunked because one of the things that has not been debunked, that area really is off limits. It really is government land. If you approach this area, if you get near this area, or if, of course, you go in this area, unmarked black helicopters will follow you. They will monitor you. You will, of course, you will be approached by military men, told to leave the premises. So whether or not this cave with ancient Egyptian artifacts and whatnot exists, whether that was what was in the cave or not, I don't know. But I definitely believe there is something going on at the Grand Canyon that the government doesn't want us to know about. And yeah, that'll be, so I don't know if they're playing on that with this Mount Greylock stuff. I saw some people in chat saying that the Mount Greylock, the Mount Greylock, this is a real place, by the way. Mount Greylock's a real place. It's a fictional story around it. Mount Greylock's a real place. And, people in chat were saying there are some actual unexplainable stories about Mount Greylock. So I'll have to look into the real, stuff that this is probably based on. That could be interesting.
But that's not all, no. There are artifacts I found that could potentially be from even earlier Paleo-American cultures that we have yet to even begin studying. Then, there were artifacts and writings left by the cultures that were pre-Columbian in nature. Transoceanic contacts prior to Columbus reaching the Americas has always been largely a theory, but the artifacts in this mountain, they prove it. Ancient Chinese, Arabic, Indian, Roman, Spanish, Viking, even ancient Greek and Egyptian.
Why would all these cultures coalesce at this mountain? Like, I can't imagine this would have anything to do with the tulpas, because tulpas are a Tibetan cryptid, right? Like tulpas come from Tibetan Buddhism, in real life. None of these cultures he's listed have anything to do with that. So there's got to be some other factor here besides the tulpa aspect that would bring these. I mean, are we gonna get into aliens, UFOs? That's the only thing I can think of that, like, from a supernatural / science fiction / extraterrestrial sort of thing that would bring all these cultures together.
I'm finding that day alone would change world history as we know it today. I'll admit, the anthropologist in me was thrilled. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. I figured it had to be a hoax, but I'm confident that it's all authentic. But my excitement was soon replaced with a looming fear and anxiety. How could such a place be so important to so many cultures for so long? There must be something immense here. Whatever it was, well, that's why I left the project. The tunnel.
Pussy! Or maybe it was smart. I don't know. I mean, look, dude. Look, no. Fuck this. Fuck this. The way I sees it, you already on the government's shit list. Whether you stay with the project or let the project, like, you know too much. They're gonna want you axed, bro. They're gonna want you Audi 5000, Audi like 4 circles, right? So you may as well stay around as long as you possibly can to, like, just leech that intellectual curiosity. How you gonna leave the project knowing full goddamn well nobody ever leaves? You don't get to just walk away and then not even get to know the answers? Yo, fuck Arnold Eugene Rivers, or whatever his name is.
All connected to a series of chambers deep into the interior of the mountain. That's where a majority of the relics were found. There were old baskets of herbs and spices, pottery.
Okay, I guess I'm wrong. It's not aliens. It's fucking Colonel Sanders. I was wrong.
Weapons and armor, talismans, other religious items, countless other things. But all of it was there purposely, as offerings.
Have we, I could be wrong, have we heard that demonic voice take over ever since the episode with the dude driving the car while listening to the sermon? Because I don't think so. I could be wrong, but I don't remember that demonic voice takeover since that episode. All the cultures came to the States in different times over the years. I mean, that's entirely possible. But I don't think that's too easy an explanation. That's not where this would be going, I don't think. That's too easy an explanation. But yeah, for those of you that remember that were watching with us last week, in the episode where the guy was driving and he was listening to that Bible Thumper channel and they were giving that sermon and eventually went all demonic and shit, I feel like we haven't seen that change since then. Now, correct me if I'm wrong in the chat, guys. Let's keep going. Watching Cosmic Mysteries, what? Detailed look at how Earth's moon came to be. How is the moon going to factor into this unless ETs are a part of this? No, but that seems too, like, not even too simple. It seems too out there. How are you going to be dealing with tulpas and aliens? I don't know, man. I'm not buying it. Hold on. So, Deep State's 11, episode 733. Ain't no way the government would let something go on for 733 episodes about the Deep State. Unless it was a psyop and it's actually disinformation, which the government has ran real-life disinformation campaigns. So we got Night Hiking, episode 3, Mount Greylock. I'm very interested in what that's going to be. But then we got GBS News, Don Wright tonight. And last we checked, Don Wright wasn't available. They couldn't find Donnie Boy. So, have they found him? Is there going to be a replacement? Let's find out.
It was billions of years ago, when our planet was still mostly fire and rock, that a Mars-sized planet that had been drifting through our solar system collided directly with the Earth. The impact was so powerful and violent that the rogue planet was blown into countless pieces of debris. This debris collected to form our moon. Many of the pieces of the unknown planet remain inside the Earth to this day.
I don't believe this theory, by the way. I don't believe this. Yeah, exactly, Strauss. You believe the rogue planet theory. I don't know what NGMI is, but, like, yeah, no. Rogue planet theory is bunk. Dude, the moon is weird, guys. Like, full stop. Not even relating to this analog horror series. The moon is weird. So, we have the largest moon in the solar system, despite us being, one of the smaller planets. The fact that it is so perfectly circle, the fact that it is the exact proper distance between us and the sun to create, perfect solar eclipses, the fact that it rings like a bell as if it's hollow. The moon is weird. It mathematically should not exist in the fashion that it does. Jake Martin, yeah, it was either manufactured, towed in, or both. Yeah, not just solar eclipses that we were around to see them. Yeah, exactly, not just the solar eclipses that we were, exactly, right. Or that's the biggest, Leon sound like AJ from the White Files. Yeah, I mean, not trying to be braggadocious here. I met him in Vegas. He's a sweetheart. I adore AJ. He is the nicest guy. Only person in the world, only famous individual, like if you want to call him famous, that I've ever met, that I actually fangirled over. And mind you, I used to be a booking agent / producer. I've worked with all sorts of famous musicians. I've gone to plenty of cons, met actors. I've met Stan Lee. Like, I only person in the world I've ever fangirled over was meeting AJ. So yeah, the White Files is my favorite YouTube channel by far. And yes, the moon is fucking weird. All right, let's get back to this. That's an interesting theory, Candace.
Department, Dispatcher Carey speaking.
Yes, I'm calling to report a break-in at my coworker's house.
What is your name, sir?
My name is Liam Hollander.
Okay, Liam, you said this was your coworker's house. What is your coworker's address?
It's Parker Hill Road in Adams, number 491.
491 Parker Hill Road, is that right?
Yes.
Okay, can you tell me, is anybody hurt? Liam, are you still with me?
Yes, sorry.
Is anybody hurt?
Yes.
I'm trying to decide if this is the aftermath of one of those Tulpa attacks from last week, or if this isn't Liam. If this is in fact a Tulpa. Like, I'd be willing to bet that this is actually a copy making this call. That, or the Tulpa's still there. That's all we gonna get? You son of a bitch, that's all we gonna get? I hate this, boys. I fucking hate this, boys. Told y'all that Donnie Boy wasn't gonna make it. Told y'all that Donnie Boy wasn't gonna make it. Unless this is the aftermath of what happened at his coworker house. No, I think this is Donnie Boy.
Then I witnessed many altars constructed out of the mountain stone, along with evidence of mass animal and human sacrifice. And the carvings in the walls of these sacrificial chambers, I couldn't recognize a single familiar symbol, and it made me sick to even look at them. Let me be clear. I am not, nor have I ever been, a religious man.
Well, that's your first problem.
There's something in that mountain. Something people of countless cultures over the history of our planet have been worshipping, but I don't know why. But I could feel it. Whatever's down there, I could feel it. It was like being trapped in a fever dream. I swear I could hear a voice, and even felt compelled to go further, to speak to whatever's down there.
Well, Kane Balded, you say you ended up here after the video finished. You're not sure what the fuck you walked in on. This is my first time viewing the Greylock Tapes, and me and the chat here are going through them and seeing if we can sort out this mystery. We're on episode 8 of 12. Feel free to stick around, get acquainted with the chat, and solve this with us. It's been an interesting ride thus far. Also, welcome to the channel. Hopefully you subscribe and become a member and enjoy all the other videos we do. It's a bit of a variety channel. Also, phone collecting, shout out for the 2-banger. Now this is a stream. Hail Leon. Nah, FWC, thank you so much, brother. Happy to do it. Again, every Saturday we do analog horror on this bitch. Every Saturday. Yeah, Hollow Moon. Again, I 100% believe in Hollow Moon.
I don't know. I haven't been right since. I keep hearing this droning in my head. Ceaseless, all day and night. I can't sleep, just droning, always.
You know, maybe I wasn't too far off with the aliens thing, because what he's describing sounds like a very cosmic horror, very Lovecraftian. So we have this little bit about the moon earlier, which seems completely unrelated to anything we've talked about thus far. So talking about the origin of the moon. And now we've got this that all the cultures all over the world knew about and prayed about. So yeah, we might be getting into the realm of, like, cosmic horror here. And no, Tiger King, I do not believe in Hollow Earth.
Droning. But that doesn't matter right now. I informed Mr. Porter in my report that the archaeological findings in the mountain are of monumental historical importance, and that there is certainly more to be discovered, and I recommended discontinuing construction there. But it's not as though I have any authority over this project.
No. Now, here, dude, how can you be this dumb? You were doing contract work for the government. You know full goddamn well they wanted you to find this. They had inklings, they had ideas, they had suspicions about Mount Greylock. You reporting this only confirms construction should be done there. Like if you can't figure that the fuck out, where did you get your doctorate, son? No, this is 100% what they want.
I fully expected to be ignored. Mr. Porter called me on the evening of March 28th, and we spoke on the phone briefly. It was as I thought. He disregarded my concerns. I informed him that I wasn't going to return to the site. He insisted I did. Said I was a valuable asset to the project.
Saying you're a valuable asset to the project is a very interesting way of saying, do this or we will kill you. Click a game, remember, for 5 months. Leon, there's an underground base in Arizona, allegedly. Buddy's pulled for security with gag orders there, so there's something there, allegedly. Yeah, no, there's actually... There's a few stories of stuff like that. I've mentioned this before on stream, and people probably think I'm making it up, think I'm crazy or whatnot. But no, my grandfather, you know, he was special forces. He had top secret clearance, and he has told me that he has been to Area 51. He has also said he is not allowed to say what was there in any way, shape, or form, because even though he's out of the military, he's out of government service, like he could still be tried for treason if he ever mentions what he saw or what he participated in, things like that. He did assure me, no, it's nothing alien related. It's just very advanced very advanced aircraft. I don't know if I believe him or if he had to say that, but my grandpa's not a conspiracy theorist. He's not a loon, not a crazy in any way, shape, or form. In fact, I wish my grandfather were more of a conspiracy theorist. He's very, very practical, and it kind of annoys me. But yeah, no. So I mean, I could believe, just based on what he's told me in such very limited capacity about the legalities of what he can and can't say about Area 51, I can believe there's more shit going on in other places. Yeah, why would it just be that one spot?
Even offered me a substantial raise and wanted me to lead a specifically organized team that would clear the tunnels of artifacts before excavation would continue. I, quote unquote, could be responsible for the biggest historical finding of all time, he said. I refuse again. I won't put a price on my sanity or my health.
Dude, the government's going to kill you anyway, man. You know as such because you left this tape. Why would you at least not go back? Like, chat, am I crazy? Would y'all go back? Like, you're a government contract, do this shit. They're gonna kill you anyway, son. They're gonna kill you anyway. You might have a chance of living if you follow through. Would you go back? Look, man, I would. We're always crazy. Galkerimon says no. Demon Democracy says no. I'm more afraid of Boeing than the government. Fair enough. I can't say. Kalia Gamer says I would. Yeah, Jake, dude, I would not be able to resist, man. The curiosity is too great. And I know people, curiosity killed a cat. Well, that's only half the fucking phrase, guys. It's only half the fucking phrase. Curiosity killed the cat, but satisfaction brought it back. I would need that satisfaction. Tiger King says I would. Serrano's, the mountain would lure you back to it. Yeah, dude. Even if you tell yourself no, tell your superiors no, tell the government no. What's to say that you don't get drawn back anyway? If it were me, I would keep myself in the shadows. Yeah. See, FWC Cannonball. He would jump right all in. Agreed. So it seems like the chat's pretty mixed on this. Pretty 50-50 on whether you go back or not.
Especially after seeing what was happening to the crew.
Now loading. Morale Greylock event. Group C. Survivor data. Profile.
Survival data? Alright. Patient ID. Oh, man, he don't even got a name. Dude, just a number. This guy's just a fucking number to them. B3590. Location, site B65. Oh, he does it. Okay. Full name, Thomas J. Rockford. Taken in probably 1586. It's a bit smudged, but I would say it's 15. No. Did I say 15? Sorry, 19, by the way. 19. Looks like it says 66 on my other screen here. Sorry, I'm doing this on two monitors, and one of them's a bit fuzzier than the other. So, okay, so 1966. Okay.
Profile for patient B3590. Rockford, Thomas.
Oh, it is 86. It is 86.
Malformations. Notes.
Whoa. Is this the same dude? Oh, I can't read this. It's too blurry. Taken April 3rd, 1987. Only... Alright, hold on. Candace, you know good goddamn well I'm not.
Communicative. Patient prone to...
No, goddamn, hold on. It looked like it cleared up for a sec. Okay. Only... Man, I still can't read it, though. Only something while patient is... Or via interior. Man, I wish I could read this. Damn. Oh, well. We'll keep going.
Prone to spontaneous violent outbursts. Treatment of heavy sedation.
They're reading it. I feel retarded. I didn't realize they were reading it. Okay.
Recommended. Only communicate while patient is restrained or via intercom. Now loading. Profile for patient. B9231. Washington, Samuel. Malformations.
What the fuck?
Notes. Communicative. Patient suffers from constant state of severe paranoia and delusions, resulting in unpredictable violent outbursts. Standard treatment ineffective. High-dose xylazine is recommended. Only communicate while patient is restrained or via intercom. Now loading. Profile for patient. B6670. Herrera, Ramon.
Okay. Probably best that this dude is put in some sort of facility. He looks like a sexual predator. I'm just like, I'll be real. Homie looks like he's taught to some 9-year-old girls. So, whatever happened to him, probably for the best.
Malformations. Notes. Uncommunicative. Patient appears to be in catatonic state. Warning, patient may sit up very suddenly, without provocation, to projectile vomit at any staff in area. Patient's vomit is extremely corrosive and emits nerve gas.
Wait. Patient what?
Warning, patient may sit up very suddenly, without provocation, to projectile vomit at any staff in area. Patient's vomit is extremely corrosive and emits nerve gas.
His what is extremely corrosive?
Any staff in area. Patient's vomit is extremely corrosive.
Vomit? His vomit is corrosive? What the fuck is infecting these people?
And emits nerve gas. All treatments ineffective. Studies must be conducted with full anti-corrosive gear and air purifying respirator equipped on all staff involved. Now loading. Profile for patient. B8816. Fleming, Charles. Malformations. Notes.
What in the George A. Romero is happening to these people? Bro, yeah, dude. Frank said they were getting sick. Frank didn't say that we were going full Resident Evil with these bitches.
Uncommunicative. Warning. Patient will attack on sight. Do not interact. Immunity to pain. Patient exhibits cannibalistic tendencies.
Attack on sight, cannibalistic tendencies, doesn't experience pain. Dude is literally a fucking zombie. Dude is literally a fucking T-virus infectee. Yeah, shout out Yo Carrymon. Umbrella logos in the chat, people. Umbrella logos in the chat for our boy here.
Treatments ineffective. Immediate euthanasia recommended. Now loading. Profile.
That's how fucked up this dude is. They ain't even gonna study him. They ain't even gonna study him. He's like, nah, put him down. Old Yeller his ass. Like, dude, you got the potential chance to study a fucking real life zombie. And they're like, nah, dude. Bullet to the brain. Romero style.
For patient. B4041. Oakhurst, Scott. Malformations.
They're just getting worse. Dude, they are getting, like, Sam Raimi would have killed for this to be the cover of Evil Dead 2. What the fuck's going on with Homeboy's teeth?
Notes. Communicative. Communicate with caution. Warning.
He's communicative? How the fuck you look like this, and your mouth is like this, and you're communicative?
Warning, patient actively pretends to be benevolent and friendly. Strong homicidal and cannibalistic tendencies. Killed and partially consumed 6 staff members on April 6th.
Killed and ate 6 motherfuckers? I'm gonna be real, guys. I have no idea how this relates to the Tulpa shit. I have no idea how this relates to the Tulpa stuff. Like, and yeah, partially ate. Fair enough, partially ate. Dude, we started this series off with, like, Tibetan folklore. And now we've gone full fucking Umbrella Corporation. With some potentials for cosmic horror in there. Oh, and a disappearing fetus. Like the greatest abortion ever. Like a Harry Houdini abortion. I'm running, like, I thought I semi had this figured out when we did the first 6 episodes. I am really running out of what the fuck this could be.
87. Patient laughed hysterically during the attack. All treatments ineffective. Immediate euthanasia or permanent restraint for further study recommended. Now loading. Profile for patient. B7992. Kowalski, Edward. Malformations. Notes.
Honestly, at this point, he's one of the better looking ones.
Hazardous. Warning, patient possesses inhuman power of suggestion and influence over others. Do not interact.
Wait, did it say inhuman powers of suggestion?
Notes. Communicative. Hazardous. Warning, patient possesses inhuman power of suggestion and influence over others.
So some of these motherfuckers getting powers now. I mean, I guess the others were as well, you know, immune to pain and shit like that, but how is this not a put down on sight? The other dude was just a zombie and you were like, nah, old yeller him. How is this not a put down on sight, dude?
Do not interact. All treatments ineffective. Immediate euthanasia recommended.
Okay, so this is a put down on sight, dude. Okay, fair enough. This one I can agree with. Yo, shout out EB, Sitting Awards of Paradise, keep the membership. Thank you very much. Remember, guys, if you got a membership, join the Discord. It is in the community tab on my YouTube page. Go to community, click the link on the most recent tab. It is a members only post, so if you can see it, that means you're a member.
Now loading. Profile for patient. B1584. Rafferty, John. Malformations.
Again, motherfucker looks like he got off kind of easy. Like, not trying to minimize it. That's a face only a mother could love. But he still looks like he got off easy by comparison.
Notes. Uncommunicative. Hazardous. Patient appears to be deceased. No vital signs. Patient's body not decomposing. Warning. Staff have become ill after even brief time spent in patient's room.
Okay, so he appears to be deceased, but he's not decomposing. So it's like he's in some sort of, like suspended animation or some sort of insane hibernation. Which, by the way, that does, I think, sort of connect to the well, not the Tulpa thing, but the Tibetan monk thing. Because, like, aren't there Tibetan, I believe it's you know, Tibetan Buddhism that, like, believes that through intense meditation, you can put your body into a state of, like, stasis, where you just cease all, like, on this plane, motor functions, you cease aging, the whole nine, while your brain and your soul and, like, are off in another place. That has a thing in Tibetan Buddhism, right? I could be wrong, because if I recall, that's what Breath of the Wild, Metamorphosis, Gail Cameron says, yeah, because that's what Breath of the Wild based the Shika monks on that you find in the shrines.
Illness disregards protective suiting. Immediate quarantine required for all victims. Mortality rate post-exposure currently 92%.
Damn. That's... Japanese monks have self-mummified in the past? Yeah, maybe that's... So maybe it's not Tibetan, but yes, that's what I'm thinking of. Yeah, the monks have self-mummified, exactly.
Survivors subject to rapid physical and mental malformations. All treatments ineffective. Immediate remote euthanasia recommended.
Remote euthanasia. But how are you going to do that? How are they going to know if he's euthanized? He already has no vital signs. He already appeared to be dead. So you're going to remote euthanize him, however the fuck you do that. And you're just going to, like, what? Wait to see if you start seeing his body decompose. If you don't, you know it didn't work. Soku Shinbutsu. Double tap? I don't know that I would trust the double tap. Doesn't Chinese monks kill each other every day in the gonad? Some of them do, I believe, yes.
I consider myself incredibly lucky to not be in that condition right now. Oddly, he quickly accepted my second refusal, wished me luck in my future endeavors, but before I could say anything else, he hung up.
Here's the thing, though. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't think it would have affected this dude the same. And here's why. It didn't affect him like that because it seemed like he went real far down in these tunnels, right? Homie went real far down in these tunnels. He made all these discoveries. And he got out with nothing except for this voice in his head. I think that because of his curiosity, he was like, he was spared, because it wants him to come back. The other dudes, they were just your fucking average, everyday Joe, your blue-collar workers. They didn't believe in shit. They were there to collect a paycheck. So they were useless to whatever this thing is. And I don't know.
But it seemed I'd made the right choice. I heard something awful happened up at Mount Greylock. And then simultaneously, there are all of these things that have been happening around the mountain. The home invasions, the dead bodies that fell from the sky over Cheshire, the pregnancy phenomena, so many other unexplainable things. They all must be related. And
Okay, that's what I've been saying. They're all related. How the fuck are they related, though? Because I cannot think of a single thing outside of, like, again, we go into cosmic horror territory of how to relate these things. Because, again, I thought the end all would be the tulpas. Oh, the government created tulpas. Tulpas run amok. But no, that seems like just a fucking minor inconvenience to whatever the larger thing at play is.
I've been trying to figure out how. I've connected with a local investigator who's been trying to get to the bottom of this. I've shared with him everything I have, though I feel that I've been being watched. I feel a looming threat that I can't really explain. Would the government really send someone to kill me over this?
Bro, the government
like
will send someone to
paranoid.
kill you over you paying your 52-cent taxes late. Yes, the government will kill you over this. Just shout out. Reminder, guys. Just a reminder to all y'all. Fuck the government. The government's evil. This isn't a bit. This isn't for the analog horror stuff or whatnot. Like, no. The government will kill you for anything. You're an expendable number to them unless you're not just a good little worker drone to pay your taxes and do their fucking bidding while they usher in the one world government, while they usher in the new world order. And yeah, Matt Funnigan, exactly. Mind you guys, I'm not suicidal.
Did it really send someone to kill me over this? I feel like I'm paranoid. Like I've lost some of my mind. But I came home from the grocery store the other day and my front door was unlocked. And I know I had locked it before I left. I scanned my entire house for traces of anything,
Catch you later, Dex.
but found nothing out of the ordinary. I even checked and replaced all of the light bulbs. Oh, God. Saying it out loud like this, it makes me realize how crazy I sound. I've always been a rational man. There's a logical explanation behind everything.
It is a very logical, I'm gonna be real, it is perfectly fine for your logic to come down to the government wants to kill me. Like, alright, if you some homeless bloke on the side of the fucking road and you got a drug problem and you be drinking and saying the government wants to kill you, okay, no. That dude's crazy. He's seen too many John Carpenter movies or whatever. If you a regular, everyday anthropologist and you stumbled upon some weird-ass, artifacts and archaeological shit, and then the government's like, no, come back to the site, it'll be fine. And they say, don't worry about it, you have to come back. Good luck on your future endeavors. It's a perfectly rational explanation to say, maybe the government wants to kill me.
Well, I'm glad that I put all of this into a recording.
Goodwin, don't you put that evil on me.
What I needed to snap me out of this. Honestly, I feel much better just talking about it. This can't be. Oh my God, that's the basement door. No. Camcorder. Oh, where's the damn camcorder? There it is. Thank God.
Oh, please tell me we about to see some shit. We in the last 2 minutes of this episode. Please tell me we about to see some shit, son.
They're here. I'm inside my bedroom closet. I'm going to keep the tape recorder running, and I'm hiding in here with my files. If something happens to me, and you find any tapes or files somehow, please bring it to the investigator, Jim Malcolm of North Adams.
Why'd you say his name? Why'd you say Jimmy Boy's name? Because now the government's gonna go after him. This will go nowhere. You need to find a way to put it in the code, dude.
It goes for this video footage as well.
Like, you could have said, take it to the gym. It's not a good code, but it's the best I come up with on the top of my head. The gym. Someone smart could figure out that actually means, oh, a guy named Jim. Oh, did it just get the dog? Hold on, did it just get the dog? He hasn't mentioned having a wife or kids or anything up to this point. Right? He hasn't mentioned having a wife or kids or anything up to this point. They already mentioned earlier that, tulpas, they mimic humans, and sometimes they're often created in the image of humans, things like that. I think this is something trying to lure him out. That's what this is. Yeah, this ain't a wife or kids or whatnot, because, I mean, dude's a husband. Or, if dude was a husband and a father, hopefully he wouldn't just hide in the closet like a little bitch and let his family get fucking axe murdered by the government Marilyn Monroe style. He'd go down there and do something like a goddamn man. This gotta be a fake. Sort of like a skinwalker. Skinwalkers are natural creatures. These are thought forms that are brought into projection.
Come on out, it's the police.
We know good goddamn well ain't the motherfucking police. Why you even trying? You gotta be smarter than that, son. Come on now. Oh, shit! I wasn't expecting a monster. I was expecting someone that looked normal just to grab him or whatnot. Oh, shit, that was good. Hold on, we going back, bro. We gotta see what that... Yeah, I was expecting some FBI guys. I was fully expecting some FBI guys. I was not expecting a monster. Look at that. Oh, look how big its fucking head is, dude. Look how big its head... Oh, that is awesome. Good effects. Government-controlled tollbooths. Oh, shit, it's BMO. Yeah. Oh, that is metal. Yeah, this one got me. Yup, this got me, guys. This one got me. I think this is probably the second time doing one of these analog horror things that I jumped. I think we're 4 episodes into analog horror nights, and I've jumped twice. So that is, they've got me at a fucking 50% jump ratio. Well done. All right, we're gonna watch this section again. Ooh. Ooh, the crunching sounds.
It's a monster!
Access.
Alright, that was good. That was good. Damn. Well done. Whoever made this, well done. Alright, tape 9. Trojan Technology, Greylock. Alright, so and it sounded like we had that AI voice at the beginning. Alright, let's see where this is going. Trojan Technology. Obviously, we're Trojan, you think, a Trojan horse, so something that intercepts, pretends to come in like as a gift. Again, this is going to immediately assume the tulpas. Tulpas meant to blend in, and then you send a tulpa imposter in to do your bidding. Someone trusts it, they let it in, whatever it need be, and it turns on. I mean, that's my guess. I don't know, but all right, let's go.
Accessing GBS properties. 101 WRAV FM radio station. Date of broadcast December 13th, 1963. Segment announcement of the National Access Initiative. Beginning playback.
In one of his first acts after his historic succession, President Lyndon B. Johnson's administration has announced an upcoming program that will revolutionize communication and bring critical home electronics into every American household. The National Access Initiative, as it's been named, is a program designed to ensure that all citizens have equal access to vital communication tools and ways to stay informed, fostering connectivity, security, and unity across the nation. Under this groundbreaking initiative, eligible American households will receive packages containing a myriad of electronics so that citizens may stay properly engaged with one another and remain knowledgeable regarding important events.
Rule number one, boys. Rule number one. The government gives you something for free, it ain't free. The government gives you something for free, it ain't free. There's always going to be some negative implications.
The electronics such as telephones, televisions, and radios. These packages will also include items aimed at keeping families safe, with devices such as smoke alarms, burglar alarms, and even flashlights. These things will empower individuals to not only stay involved in their communities, but to remain prepared for any emergency as well. President Johnson himself was quoted as saying that in this era of progress and innovation, it is crucial for every American to have the tools necessary as they navigate the challenges of modern life.
Yeah, you mean the tools necessary to let your government spy on you and take away your rights and your freedoms and frankly, your privileges as the way they look at them. Yeah, all right, go on, lab rats, and I'm just as much the consumer as anybody else because I have a smartphone sitting right next to me, and I'm live streaming on the internet right now. The irony is not lost on me.
In an era of ever-increasing technological dependence, these electronics packages are being made available.
Yeah, I noticed the broadcast logo, Secret Final Boss. It's the same channel that produced the newscast guy that, from a couple episodes ago.
To American households through a partnership with world-renowned technology manufacturer Semiodyne USA.
Semiodyne's back, baby. Semiodyne's back. President Kennedy says no to Semiodyne USA. All right, chat, y'all want to be awesome? Last week, someone was awesome, and they took a screenshot of this, ran it through AI to clean it up so that we could read it. Actually, I guess I could do that right now. I don't know why I'm asking you guys to do it. All right, so let's do that. Hold on. Let's see. All right, so we're gonna go here. Let's see if we can do this. Someone did it last week, and it was actually brilliant. All right, so I'm running it through the AI right now. Hey, wiretap, order more paper towels. In a surprising move that left many Americans perplexed. All right, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna do Skynet. Yeah, I don't even know how to do that. Yeah, I'm doing it right now. So here's what we're gonna do. While the AI cleans up the image, I'm gonna take a piss real quick. Don't even click. I see you, son. I see you. Oh, shit. It's really working. Hold on. Let's, share the screen real quick. Yeah, it's looky. Alrighty. Hold on. Let's open image in a new tab. Alright, here. Oh, well, you guys can't see it. So here, we'll do we'll go at the screen cap. Yeah, that doesn't really work either. Okay, so I'll just read it to you guys. Actually, here, let's go back to it like this. Oh, I can zoom in. President Kennedy says no to Semiodyne USA. In a surprising move, this left many Americans perplexed. President Kennedy has refused to engage in a partnership with Semiodyne USA, which has been repeatedly approaching government INSRED. So, all right, we got this one wrong. Government INSRED of providing millions of Americans access to vital technology. President Kennedy cited, it's probably supposed to say multiple reasons for his decision, but promised the justification behind his stance and the true nature of the company's intentions would be revealed in due course. Are they literally going to implicate, try to imply that Semiodyne was behind what happened to the JFK assassination? Oh wow, look what they did to his image. Holy shit. They turned him into Sloth from the Goonies. Semiodyne USA, the world-renowned American technology conglomerate known for their consistent superlatory technology services and resources, has approached the United States government with an acclaimed plan to improve the well-being of countless people through transformative technological advantages across the United States. They proposed working system services, to bridge the technological divide and ensure that millions and millions of American citizens can benefit from cutting-edge developments in various sectors. Kennedy's statement struck strong feelings amongst the general public regarding the president's stance, with some major news outlets surmising about the potential concentration of power in a foreign entity. Guys, AI is awesome. It's spying on us and going to kill us someday, but until then, it is awesome. Let's be real. Shout out AJ, how you doing, homie? All right, let's keep going. Hold on. All right, we're not gonna try and do this one. Obviously, that text is way too small. But assassin kills Kennedy, Lyndon Johnson sworn in. So yeah, it is obviously trying to imply that Semiodyne was behind the assassination of John F. Kennedy, which is very interesting. And I've got the wrong. There we go. There we go. Much better.
The technology giant's expertise in creating cutting-edge, revolutionary technologies over the past decades has made them a household name, and their gracious contribution to this initiative ensures that the devices provided will be of the highest quality.
All right, date here. All right, so this is 66. All right, so this is well before they broke ground at Mount Greylock. Is someone sleeping?
Further enhancing the experience and benefits for American citizens.
We gotta go back. Was that just... I mean, it looks like someone's sleeping, but they look incredibly vampiric to me. Does that look very Nosferatu to anyone else?
Further enhancing the experience and benefits for American citizens. When asked for a quote during a press conference earlier this week, President of Semiodyne USA, Percival C. Rothwell, had a lot to say.
The National Access Initiative represents a milestone in our nation's journey towards progress and inclusivity. It's a reflection of the American...
Didn't we tell you guys that haven't me and Hypno and Badger and all the rest been telling you for a while now that inclusivity is a bad thing? Proof right here that inclusivity is a bad thing. This is the I in DEI.
Government and Semiodyne USA's unwavering commitment to empowering every American citizen, regardless of age, location, or income, with the tools and resources needed to thrive in the electronic age.
Through the miracle of modern communication, the words we speak, the actions we take,
Semio DEI, yeah.
heard and seen on the instant, and judged in every city and village in America. They are the silent delegates. We cannot see them or hear them, but they are present.
Hold on. I think I got what that said, but I want to make sure.
Heard and seen on the instant, and judged in every city and village in America. They are the silent delegates. We cannot...
And regardless to thrive in the electronic age.
Through the miracle of modern communication,
Okay. All right. So yeah, this is probably probably a presidential address just stating that they're going all in on Semiodyne.
Of American households still don't have a television in the house. This means they are less informed and...
Oh, was that a real speech from Nixon? I didn't realize that was a real speech from Nixon. I assume it was a doctored speech. Was that a real speech Nixon did? Demon Democracy? Cool. That's good information to have.
And are unable to respond to emergencies as quickly or efficiently. A much greater percentage of households have no smoke alarms to alert them in the event of a fire. Perhaps most...
Bro, first they bring up inclusivity and now they bring up smoke alarms? How am I not supposed to make the jokes? I mean, dude, this has Atreus and Kata, written all over it.
Shocking of all, 29%.
And shocking, so now they're bringing Hassan Piker into it.
Of Americans don't even have a telephone in their home, meaning they're unable to call for aid or even just contact friends or family members. They are left disconnected. For decades, people of all kinds have wondered what it is we're working on at any given time inside Semiodyne. And for decades, we've kept it all quite secretive. But I'll let you in on a little something.
I'm here. Kennedy didn't go for it. I'm here. Kennedy didn't go for it. But you assured me he was amenable.
Wait, but you assured me what? You assured me he was... I'm not getting this last word. It's too blurry. Amenable? He was amenable? Okay, yeah, amenable. That's what I was thinking as well. Okay, amenable.
Or was that just more of your bullshit? No? He's gonna fucking expose our whole plan for the NII program. The meeting couldn't have gone worse. If that fucking Nick thinks he's gonna expose Semiodyne, he's got another thing coming. But we're not the only ones he's pissed off lately. After rejecting Operation Northwoods, and then that executive order involving the Federal Reserve, there are a lot of snakes in the grass. And it's about time that Kennedy got bit.
Damn, son! This is awesome. So yeah, okay. Of all the things that have been going on in the Greylock tapes up to this point, I was not expecting it to take the turn into fucking the Kennedy stuff. Dude.
Semiodyne USA, we're building the future. And as the great-great-grandson of our company's founder and its current president, I'll tell you one irrefutable fact, the most important one. All roads lead to connectivity. Without connectivity, we have no future. The more isolated individuals are from one another, the weaker they are, the more easily defeated they are, and the less likely they are to see the value of their own lives.
Hey, hon, have you seen the car keys?
Humanity has stood many times at the precipice of extinction. And the only reason we are still here today is because we stood there together. Semiodyne USA is here with you every step of the way.
Bro, the people clapping is the worst part. Like, the sheep, dude. Alright. Let's go through this a little bit. Alright, the NIA something, we'll get that word in a bit, was a trap. They are watching, they are listening. Fuck LBJ based. Fuck Semiodyne. I wouldn't be probably your lab rat. I won't be your lab rat anymore, is what I assume. But the Semiodyne what? What's that? What's that last word? Program, okay. Alright, the NAI program. I'm so angry. Because so many of these, you don't see the full thing. It's supposed to be there in little spurts. Look, no. Look, in most of these analog horror things that I've seen, both on and off stream, they don't show you everything unless, like, because that's the thing, is it gives you little snippets and it relies on you to figure it out. The Greylock Tapes have actually been giving us a lot more than I think they would, because I've been trained to try and look for this shit, not expecting them to give us everything. Kind of pisses me off. Whatever. Let's keep going.
We make a promise to continue to support you into the future as well. Whether it's from a lack of infrastructure or a lack of income, no one should be restricted access to potentially life-saving and life-enhancing technology. And this is only the beginning.
That's some real Bernie Sanders pro-vaccine talk to me.
We have so much more planned so that Americans can all...
Was the year 1990? I don't think so. Let me go back. Oh, it was 1990. Yes, I thought it was okay, yeah, it was 1990.
From a lack of infrastructure or a lack of income, no one should be restricted access to potentially life-saving and life-enhancing technology. And this is only the beginning. We have so much more planned so that Americans can all truly be equal in our society. Security, connectivity, accessibility. It is our belief that it is these three factors that make America the best country in the world.
That was just some 1960s thought for diversity, equity, and inclusion, I'm telling you. Alright, what we got here, this is 93. So we're moving up in the timeline. What was that all about?
Mr. Rothwell also stated that
what in the Bohemian Grove is that? I mean, I say that as a joke, but they've brought in every single other conspiracy up to this point. Why not just throw fucking Bohemian Grove in there?
Mr. Rothwell also stated that these monumental benefits won't only be...
Is it Rothwell?
Mr. Rothwell also stated that these monumental benefits won't only be made available to American households, but to police and fire departments, schools, and to small businesses as well. The Johnson administration has stated that while they are going to begin launching this landmark program right away, it will first be made available only in select areas as construction crews from coast to coast prepare to establish important infrastructure that will support the National Access Initiative program.
Oh, look at that boy right there. That's a good shot.
Hello? Hello? Is somebody there? Where am I, class?
Come on. Get the kid.
Where are you?
I'm over here, Katie.
Oh, there you are. Who are you?
I'm your imaginary friend.
My imaginary friend? But I didn't imagine you.
You must have, because here I am. You probably just don't remember.
Are you from that weird doctor's office place that I had to go to?
I think you might be right, Katie.
I can't find my glasses, so I can't really see you.
Oh, they're over here.
How did you get there?
I noticed they were a little dirty, so I wanted to clean them for you.
I'm locked in, boys.
Yes, they look all shiny and new now. Here, come get them. Then you'll be able to see me.
Oh, thank you. Where are they? I still can't really see because my eyes are so bad.
You reach out and I'll put them into your hand. Okay?
Okay.
Closer. Just a little bit closer.
Come on, give us the moment. Don't blue ball us. Oh, there it was. Hold on. What it look like? Let's see. Look at that. Oh, that was good. That's that good shit. Yeah, that's some good shit right there. Yeah, PNG. Yeah. All right. I was neglecting chat for a bit. Oh no, it's the child. Oh no. See the face at the bottom left. Yeah, I saw the face at the bottom left. The one that looked kind of like a it looked like an ultrasound, but yeah, I could tell it was a face. Wasn't on the other side. It was at first. Yeah. Oh, hold on. I saw something in that one. Hold on. All right, we went all rainbow for a moment. Oh, I think it was pareidolia. I thought I saw a face right here, but I guess not. Let's make sure real quick. No. Okay, doesn't seem like it will. Oh, okay, no, there was something there. What the fuck was that? Oh, it's a person hooked up to some sort of... This is the device. This is the chair device at Mount Greylock that makes the tulpas. Yeah, the thought manifester. The thought form manifester. Exactly. Oh, finally, we see something more than just a technical diagram. Sweet.
The Johnson administration went on to say that their current
Catch later,
projections
Jamma.
for a nationwide release are for some time between mid-1966 and early 1967. Citizens will be mailed informational packets regarding the National Access Initiative, including information on how to apply as the program becomes available in our area.
Hello, you've reached Alex Marsh and Tiffany Crisaldi. We're not able to get to the phone, so please leave a message after the tone and we'll get back to you as soon as we can.
on episode 10, Messages from the Dead. Oh, this was 20 fucking minutes. Let's go. We might be in for a long stream tonight, boys. We got 3 episodes left, and this one's 20 minutes. How long are the others? Hold on, I'm curious. How long are the others? This one's 2, and that one's 30. Guys, we might have ourselves a solid another hour and a half or so streaming. Let's go. Oh, it's another one of these like handheld cam ones. Sweet. The devil, Blue. The devil. What is that? It's some sort of animal. What is that? Is it a wild pig or a bear or something? I won't lie, guys. I can't make out what it is. Man, it looks like a bear, but it also looks too small to be a bear. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's like a squirrel or something. Okay, once it's zoomed out, I realized, yeah, it's like a squirrel or something. Oh, rat. I think it's a rat. Yeah, it's a rat. Somehow that's worse than that the other. Oh, don't put the camera. That's absolutely worse than the demons and shit we've seen. Gross. Alright, back in 87.
Hey, babe. I'm just checking in. Could you please give me a call as soon as you can? Don't worry about work either, please. You're way more important, okay? Okay. I love you. Bye. After we lost the baby, I stayed home for almost a month.
Okay! Finally, we're getting some follow-up on the fucking Houdini fetus. Yes!
We both took it hard, but I was just really worried about Tiffany. She seemed to only be getting worse with time. She spent a lot of time by herself. When it came time for me to return to work, we decided I would call home every day during my lunch break, just so we could talk and check in on each other. She always picked up the phone whenever I called. She knew it would worry me sick if she didn't pick up the phone. But this time, on that day, she didn't pick up. Tiffany, babe, still haven't heard from you. Hope everything's okay. You're probably just busy doing something, but we've been talking every day since I've been back to work, so, you know, I'm getting a bit worried, so please call me back, okay? Love you.
I love you too. I mean, I already said there's some Bohemian Grove shit going on. Now we got these occult fucking circles and shit.
Okay, I'm not sure what's going on, but I'm gonna head home. I'm sorry, I'm kind of freaking out. I'll be there soon. I love you.
Alright.
Heinrich Albrecht, medical exam.
I learned this time. I learned, so wait, they're probably gonna say what it is. I'll just wait.
Westfield, May 19th, 1987, 3:23 p.m. Intake report for Tiffany Elaine Marie Crisaldi. Caucasian female, age 28, 39, 26, 30, 27, 25. Case number 87-09-1-HA. This autopsy will be conducted at the request of the Adams Police Department.
Ooh, look what her mouth looked like when that glitch happened. I imagine this has to be intentional, but she looks like one of those, one of the dudes that was infected. Like, that worked at the site of Mount Greylock 20 years prior. Like, with the distortion like this, 100% she looks like she was the one who lost her baby. Yeah, I know. That's what I was saying. That's why I said we're finally getting a follow-up on it. Because they mentioned that she died in the newspaper article afterwards. So, yeah. I guarantee, like, there's obviously a reason why the distortion looks like she's got the same sort of fucked up infection as those dudes on the mountain.
Initial external evaluation reveals a resinous black substance adhered to the face, neck, and upper thoracic region. Samples have been obtained. Additionally, the eyes are fully retracted. These observations are aside from any traditional indicators of struggle or violence as a cause of death. Rigor and lever mortis align with the estimated time of death. Of particular note, and the reason for this specialist report, is an unusual finding on the abdomen, specifically below the sternum.
Hold on. We'll come back to this. Where was the occult thing? Hold on. I'm gonna go back a little bit. I want to see if it's the same symbol. Doesn't look like the same symbol. Oh wait, no, maybe it is. You've got the lines up there. Alright, now let's go back to where we were. Okay, no, it doesn't look like the same symbol. It's the broadcast symbol too. Is it? I mean, it's got like a similar triangle, but that's about it. I don't know. It doesn't look like the broadcast symbol. Alright, let's keep going.
A symbol of some sort has been carved into the flesh. Equally concerning is the absence of hemorrhaging in the surrounding tissues. Due in part to this, I have been able to ascertain that this symbol was carved into the skin post-mortem. In regards to timing, based on my analysis, I would say the cuts were likely made several hours after death. Well, photographs and casts have been made for further analysis. I'll be consulting with forensic anthropologists and symbology experts to better understand the nature and potential significance of the symbol. In summary, while the exact cause of death is yet to be determined, it is the carving that requires the initiation of an immediate and in-depth investigation. This aspect of the case should be treated with utmost priority due to its unusual and unnerving nature.
Okay, Tiffany, we're recording now.
Okay.
So, Tiffany, you just had your 6th birthday, didn't you?
Yeah.
Did you have a party?
Yeah.
How was it?
Good.
That's good. You're awfully quiet today. Are you seeing them again?
Yes.
Can you see them right now?
Yes.
Where are they? Where are they, Tiffany?
They're everywhere.
So were they hooking children up to the thought form projector? I would imagine that they were hooking because they mentioned near the beginning of the show, which I mean is a true, like a believed thing in Topol lore, that if you have, like, depending on your level of thought projection, depends on the solidity and the corporeal nature of the being. So a lot of them were just clouds or gaseous or whatnot. So maybe this is a weaker one that others can't see, only the creator can see, so they were hooking kids up.
Private lock for case file 87-091-HA for my home archives. The date is May 19, 1987. Time is 8:03 p.m. I conducted an examination of Miss Tiffany Crisaldi today. Her body arrived shortly before I was to leave the office for the day, but I decided to at least begin external examinations.
So Candace Dingus says, how long has she been watched by the government? I think that she was, my guess is that she was probably put in some government program. Like, the government approached her parents. Hey, she's an incredibly intelligent and gifted child. We want her for our special government program, when really it was like a government testing thing. That's my guess.
Though it seems misfortune loomed over the proceedings. Electrical flickers and inexplicable drops and spikes in room
you think
temperature.
she's a thought form, Serranos?
Repairs may be required. I wanted to refrain from mentioning this part whatsoever, but I feel compelled to do so. After placing Miss Crisaldi in storage and moving on to cleaning up, my assistant Sarah mentioned that she'd heard what sounded like
I was gonna say a
a
child.
woman
Okay.
crying, coming from the direction of the cooler. I shrugged off her remark and let her leave early, telling her she was likely stressed or
Yeah, that's true,
overtired.
Demon Democracy,
And
yeah.
I continued cleaning up on my own.
And yeah, we did see a thought form baby. That's true as well.
Didn't dare to tell her that I
Heard it too?
heard it as well.
Yup.
Okay, are you ready, Tiffany?
I think so.
Are you nervous?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll need you to follow my instructions, okay, Tiffany? As long as you do that, everything will be fine. Can you do that for me?
Okay.
Good. I'm going to play some sounds that will help you through this exercise. Good. Now close your eyes and keep them closed until I tell you to open them. I want you to picture yourself standing outside your house in your front yard. It's a beautiful day out with big fluffy clouds and the blue sky. No one else is around. Now look down at the grass around you and watch how each blade moves in the gentle breeze. Now look forward and see your house. And look around and see the trees around your yard. Watch how the breeze affects the leaves as it passes through. Make the wind blow a little harder, enough so the branches are swaying a little bit. You can hear all the rustling of the leaves around you. Wind calms down now, and you begin walking very slowly towards the front door of your house. Step. 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 And with each step you take, it looks like the day's getting later and later. Soon the golden rays of the sunset are shining against your house. The front door is closer now, but you still have some more steps to go. Step. 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 Now you're only 3 steps from the door. Step. The sun vanishes behind the trees, going down. Step. The stars begin twinkling in the sky above, and the moon shines its soft glow over everything around you. Step. You arrive at the front door. Reach out your hand, turn the doorknob, and open the door. Your house looks like it always does at nighttime, except you're the only one here now. You take off your shoes. First the right shoe. Then the left shoe. You can feel the floor against your feet. You can smell the familiar aroma of your house. Everything is in its proper place. You are alone. You're going to walk quietly to your bedroom now. You come to the stairs and begin to walk up. You hold on to the banister as you go, letting your hand slide up. Step. 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 You reach the second floor hallway. Everything is in its proper place. You are alone. Nobody else is here with you. You look to the right and you can see your bedroom door closed at the end of the hall. And you start walking nice and calmly.
Hold on, was there anything in that distortion?
Walking nice and calmly towards it.
Hold on. Yeah, sorry, I gotta check.
And you start.
There we go. All right. Sorry, had to check. Had to make sure there was nothing in this distortion here.
Walking nice and calmly towards it.
Morgue shot happened already, Canis.
You see the door coming closer with each step. You can see the pink flower stickers that you put on it 2 years ago.
Damn, they're getting more frequent. It doesn't seem like there's anything in there.
You can see the pink flower stickers that you put on it 2 years ago. And the small wooden sign that reads Tiffany with the little blue bird.
I believe in Wendigos, Matt.
Step. 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 You're at your bedroom door now. You reach out your hand and grasp the doorknob and turn it. The door opens, and you can see that your room looks just like it did the last you saw it. You see the colorful quilt on your bed. You see your small white dresser with all the stickers and scuff marks, just like always. Your stuffed animals are all resting by your purple toy box. You feel comfortable. You feel safe. You are alone. You walk into a room, and that's when you can see something different that's never been there before. Tell me what you see.
If she says an imaginary friend, I swear to God, or she describes that creature from the 1994 video.
It's a door next to my window.
Different.
That's right, it's a door. What does the door look like, Tiffany?
It looks black. It has weird marks on it. The wood looks weird.
Walk to the door and open it.
I'm scared.
It doesn't matter if you're scared. You must open the door. Good job, Tiffany. Now tell me what's on the other side of the door.
So the distortion there when she opened the door, like this has to actually be going on some other plane or something, right? Or he can see inside her mind what she's imagining. Like that distortion at the moment when he knows she opened the door, that's got to mean something.
It's a small room. Somebody's in there.
No, Tiffany, you're alone.
No. There's someone here. He's facing away from me. He's standing and tall. He's very tall.
Tiffany, you are alone. Nobody else is there. Now tell me what else is in the room.
There's a TV. The screen is all fuzzy, and the tall man is watching it.
Tiffany.
Bro, there's a dude there. You know there's a dude there. Beyond this fucking kid.
I want you to focus on removing the man from your mind. When I snap my fingers, he will be gone. You will be alone.
The man's shaking. His body is cracking.
Okay, Tiffany, I'm going to count down from 5. When I snap my fingers, you will return to the real world. 5. You're feeling more awake
He's
now.
turning around.
4. Everything around you is becoming hazy.
He's looking at me. He sees me.
3, Tiffany, you can feel the chair you're sitting in again. 2, everything around you fades to the blackness behind you. 1, full control of your body. 0, you're awake, Tiffany. You'll return to reality now.
Oh, what was that? What was that? Bro. This is so good. I don't think she is the Tulpa. What Saras was saying earlier, I do think she sees one. Unless she's a Tulpa and she doesn't know it and she's like in the realm of the Tulpas. She doesn't like... Yo. This is so good. How many times a gun dies does a homie need? Oh, don't cut it up! No! Oh, I don't like this at all. Cool. Why, dude? It's just a fucking dead rat. Oh, and just spread it open. Alright, so as long as the rat was fake the whole time, that's fine. God damn it, Toronto, shut up! this is the symbol that was on the dead bitch's body. All right, hold on. Let's get a clear image of it. All right, yeah, this is not the symbol for the radio station. This is definitely something different. This is not the symbol for the radio station, like people were saying earlier.
I have some very important information for you pertaining to the events you have been investigating. You must have questions regarding who I am, how I located you, and what reason I am contacting you. I won't be answering any of those questions.
Dick!
But I will be clear in due time. For now, I am simply offering you information. You can take it or leave it. It's impressive you remained alive for this long. But then again, you've gone to great lengths in the past in order to survive, haven't you? I'm going to tell you a story, Jim. A story that you...
Okay, so Jim did somehow get the information from scientist homeboy who got by the tulpa. I have no idea how. Like, how didn't the government seize that shit? Unless, again, it was sent to him by, like, some sort of whistleblower or something. We gonna see her get out of the fucking cooler? There's no way. She trying, though. Yo, the clock stopped. Why did the clock stop? Oh, the face, son. How does it all connect? We've got 2 episodes left. All right, we're on tape 11, preparations for guest Greylock. Jesus Christ, I'm so fucking invested. Shout out to the 84 of you still watching. Inside the walls, basement renovation. I don't like the implication of something being inside the walls, but okay. Happy to help, Matt. Fucking public access, dude, I swear. Is that what you think, Janice? I don't think so. I think that little girl was the mom, just when she was a little girl, because the little girl, I mean, that interview, I could be wrong, and you guys let me know. Maybe I get the timelines mixed up, but that little girl was getting interviewed in the 60s, and the pregnant mom died in the 80s. So that was the mom as a little girl. Or is it someone completely unrelated? Same person. Okay, so yeah. Demon Democracy says that little girl was the mom. That was the mom when she was a little girl. Alright, so we got like another ritual space. Okay. Alright, it's for the sole use of Charlotte Jean Melgren. Is this a new character? I don't think we've seen anything for Charlotte yet. Are they introducing a new character in the last episode? Because we're on take 12. Waking your subconscious. So we're on the last episode. We've got... This episode is 33 minutes. So, yo, we in for that long haul, boys. We in for that long haul. Let's go. These occurrences may include but are not limited. Nope. Hold on. Transient moving shapes, unsettling shadow formations. Alright, so this is explaining the same thing explained, like, around the first episode, when the manifestations of the tulpas. So this is, like, repeat information. That makes sense, because it's a new tape, or it's a similar tape for a new person. You need the following equipment, a workbook and writing utensil, and the head of the manifestation headset. Okay. So I imagine the little girl was wearing this when being interviewed by the doc, when he was telling her what to do in her subconscious and stuff. She was wearing this.
Greetings, and welcome to the second video program in the Preconditional Protocols and Orientation video system for Unit 13, TF2, Waking Your Subconscious. This video cassette has been specially designed to utilize powerful psychological exercises, along with cutting-edge technology, and your own brain's neuroplasticity, to allow Unit 13 to access the deepest energy potential of your incredible mind. This will be required to increase the likelihood of prime-form cognigenesis. Before we begin, let's go over the required checklist to be sure you have everything in order, so that we won't end up with any negative or unexpected outcomes from this program. First on the checklist, ensure that you are alone and will not be disturbed for the entire duration of this program. It's critical that you do not become distracted, as working with the brain in such a way is a very delicate process.
Well, I can already tell you that we're going to fail this one, chat, because you guys distract the fuck out of me sometimes.
Second, turn off all light sources, except for your television or monitor that you are using for this program.
Hold on. I said turn off all light sources. We're going to do this right. It's going to take me a minute. We're going to do this right. Give me a moment here. I'm going to turn off my ring light for this last episode. Yeah, I'm going to turn off my ring light for this last episode. Give me 1 sec. I got to find that remote. Where's my ring light remote? Come on, bitch. Where are you? I know you around here. Damn it. Give me a sec, crew. I have no idea where I placed my ring light remote. Alright, it's not that. That's my Roku remote. That's my television remote. Bitch, I know you were around here. Come on now. It's my stream deck. I have a mad case of streamer desk, guys. There's no way I lost my goddamn... There it is. Alright. Alright, they said to turn off all lights. We doing this right. Which means you guys might not be able to see me very well, but I imagine that's not going to bother any of you. There it is. There it is. Alright. Alright. Y'all ready? Y'all ready? We doing this. Let's go.
Aids tremendously in your brain's ability to focus, but it also can make you feel vulnerable or frightened, which are beneficial to this program achieving the desired results. Ideally, you would wait until nightfall to complete this part of the program. Third, ensure that your volume is turned up to a level where no outside or ambient noise is able to leak through your headset. This too helps with focus, but it also aids in those feelings of fear and vulnerability, which are where our deepest and most complex selves are rooted. Fourth, have your workbook open to the TF2 section and have your writing utensil nearby, as some exercises will require you to write. However, if for any reason you do not have your workbook, simply grab a regular notebook or some sheets of paper and write your name and TF2 at the top of each sheet you use. You will need to hand those into your program liaison, and they will take care of transferring the data from there. Once all of these conditions have been met, you're ready to continue to the next part. Now is the time to make sure that your neurovisor headset is correctly equipped and connected. If you need any assistance, or are looking for more information regarding the neurovisor, be sure to check the section titled Equipment and Connection in your Unit 13 Program Handbook. This will be your final opportunity to pause playback for the rest of this tape. Pausing after this point will cause a disruption, which could interrupt the data being collected by your headset. Your screen is about to gradually turn red. Once it is completely red, the program has officially begun, and the point of no return has been crossed. You have 10 seconds. Photosensitivity warning. Our first section, induction, contains bright flickering.
And just like that, we have writing utensils. Just like that, we have writing utensils. Now we're doing it.
If you have a photosensitivity disorder, it is best that you do not look at your screen. Close or shield your eyes, and just listen. Once the tone in your headset changes, it will be safe to look at your screen again. Induction will begin in 5 seconds. Beginning induction. Please stare at your screen for 30 seconds. Induction complete.
Alright, I don't know if I was supposed to write anything down there, but I didn't. Oh shit, there's something going on in the background though.
This exercise will present you with 5 separate sets of words. Each set will contain 6 words. For each set, you will have 10 seconds to choose the one word out of the 6 that you feel doesn't fit with the others, and write it down in your workbook or on an appropriately labeled piece of paper. If you do not have your workbook, simply write the numbers 1 through 5 vertically on your paper and place your answers beside each corresponding number. Now, let's begin.
What was that? What was that? Hold on, we're going back. We gotta figure out what that. All right, hold on. All right, set 3. All you cherish will be remade. Is that what that says? All you cherish will be remade. Oh yeah. Okay. And Local Samaritan opens her Heartland home to stray dogs. Let's see. I won't lie, guys. I'm so locked in. I don't know if I want to run this through the AI. I kind of just want to go through. Let's see. Total reality. Leon, there's something behind you. Oh, shut the fuck up. Alright. I'm trying to get as much as I can. Hold on. Look on the big screen over here. I've been so deeply changed by dogs I've cared for, and I went something to... I want them to have the chance to do that for others. Charlotte added... Okay, so... Alright, so this is Charlotte. So this is the girl doing the... this tape is made for. Alright, perfect. So Charlotte's Loyal Samaritan. Her flesh and bone, okay. Nope, we going back, son. Hold on. Where is your precious daughter, Jim? Jesus Christ! Getting a little fucking personal, don't you think? Alright, missing Charlotte Melgren, age 37, I believe that says, 115 pounds. Last seen at her home at... it looks like it says foreign friends. I don't think that's right. Caucasian female. Yeah, that's about the best I'm getting out of that one. Alright, so morph, transform, mutate, turn, change you. Okay. I will do it after the episode, buddy. Thank you.
Priming complete.
Whoa, nope. Now we get into all the shit that I need to pause and go back to. Alright, so this is about alright, this is the Greylock Project, tunnel exploration, camcorder. This is from 1987. DIA recovered footage. Unauthorized alterations detected. This device detected unauthorized alterations to the program content of this tape. Please stop playback immediately and return this cassette to your program. Liaison. I thought it was supposed to be visual. So yeah, liaison. Failure to adhere to this warning may result in your undesired consequences. Can we compromise your psychological well-being? Guys, my psychological well-being already compromised. Let's go. Testing the way you perceive and respond.
This next section is a specialized variation of the Stroop test, which will measure multiple facets of your reaction to congruent and incongruent stimuli, while also examining how you deal with high stress, high anxiety situations. You will be shown a series of faces with emotional expressions, and the word for each emotion written on each face. The word could match the expression, like the word happy on a smiling face, or they might not match, like the word angry appearing on a sad face. You are about to begin the first testing phase of this section. This will be the easiest phase, with each subsequent phase becoming more and more difficult. Look directly at your screen and state your responses out loud. Phase 1 testing begins in 5 seconds.
Neutral. Happy. Sad. Angry. Scared. Neutral. Say the word written on each face and disregard the expression, okay? Sad. State the expression shown in each face. Disregard the word. Angry. Happy. Neutral. Scared. What the fuck? Neutral. State the expression shown in each face. Disregard the word. Okay. Neutral. Happy. Sad. Angry. Happy. Neutral. Angry. Neutral. Sad. Happy. Scared. Happy. Oh, yep. Nope. Can't keep up with that. Changed. Don't like that at all. Alright. So this is 92. At a secure site. I imagine this probably is at Mountain Greylock. Power is normal. Security monitoring. Main comes. Alright. We're so cooked. What do you think of my sleep paralysis demon? Yo, there was someone walking. There was a fucking being. Hold on. Alright, so if you guys look right here, there's some sort of amorphous body walking. We're gonna go back a bit. You see? See the way it's moving? It's walking. Oh, right. Okay, so this is probably not Mount Greylock. This is obviously Charlotte's kennel. She started a rescue for those dogs. Duh. Oh, well, that's not good. That's not good at all. Alright, security alert.
Yes, hello, this is Troy with Evervigil Security. Am I speaking with Charlotte Melgren?
Yes. What happened this time?
Miss Melgren, we've detected some unusual activity at Forever Friends Kennels. Our system alerted us that kennel door 1 was open and then closed unexpectedly, followed by a power outage. Is it correct that your primary residence is the first unit at Forever Friends?
Yeah, but... Okay, so I'm not the one who got the security system. It was my dad. So I don't know if there's some way to fix this or whatever, but you guys have called me in the middle of the night like 5 times in the past couple of weeks, and it's all turned out to be false alarms. Every time.
I'm so sorry about that, ma'am. I can take a look into why that might be happening if you'd like, but first I need to be sure that you're in a safe situation. Are you currently alone?
Yeah, it's just me. But I'm looking out the window right now, and everything seems fine. I mean... The power's out, but it literally goes out all the time over there, so I'm just going to go flip the breaker.
Ms. Melgren, we strongly advise against going outside or into the kennels, especially with the power outage. We can call to have a police officer dispatched, and they can make sure it's safe before you...
Wait, hold on. Is there any way we don't have to do that? I have to be up at 6, and the last time it took them over an hour to get here. For nothing. Please.
Ma'am.
Like I said, this has happened a ton of times, and plus the dogs aren't even barking. If someone was in there, they'd be going crazy by now.
Ma'am, I could get in a lot of trouble if anything happened, and I didn't call anyone. It's company policy.
How about this? I'll keep you on the phone while I go, okay? I'll switch to my cordless and everything. If anything happens at all, you can call the police.
Miss Melgren.
I will even grab my flashlight. Please. I have a lot going on.
I'll be real, homie. Arguing women's useless. Arguing women's useless, you may as well go along with it.
Tomorrow, and I really just want to get back to sleep.
Correct, Candace.
Well, just let me at least check tonight's footage to make sure everything looks okay first, all right?
Yeah, of course. Go for it.
Okay, let me see here. Okay, I'm getting an error. It's not letting me review it.
Well, I can just head over really quick. Like, real quick.
Well, there's no motion alert in tonight's vlog, so... okay, just please be quick and safe.
Thank you. Seriously, I'm gonna go throw some clothes on and, grab the cordless, okay?
Yeah, all right. I'll look into the false alarms you mentioned and see if I can figure out what's going on with that.
Okay, be right back. Okay, on the cordless. Got my flashlight. Still there?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yo, what the fuck was...
going
Hold on,
right
I'm gonna go back in case you guys
Yes,
missed it.
ma'am.
Watch up here if you guys missed it.
Okay, heading outside now and then going right across to the kennels, so just hang on another sec.
Okay.
Okay, so I missed that the first time and it was glitching out. You got this Skinwalker style dude right up here in the camera.
Okay, I'm inside. And yep, the power is definitely out. Okay, I'm just gonna go check on the dogs real quick on my way to the basement. But everything seems fine.
I'm really not sure this is a good idea, Miss Milgren. Listen, something's wrong with the
I'm thinking the same
recording
thing,
I'm seeing
Mac.
of your home.
What do you mean wrong?
Honestly, I'm not sure exactly what I'm looking at here. It seems like the camera's glitched out or something, but the previous calls you've been getting, they weren't false alarms. Yeah, again, I'm not sure what's going on here, but something's been stalking around your property for a while now. I'm not sure how the previous people who called you didn't notice.
Okay, something like what, an animal or?
No, well, I don't know, actually. Listen, I just think you should go back to your house, okay? Please.
Okay, yeah, you win. Let me just make sure that the dogs are okay, and I'll head back over. They're just right here.
Okay, thank you. I'm gonna try to look over tonight's footage again, just in case it's decided to work.
Okay. Hi, babies. Hi, Mama.
What's wrong?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
Okay, buddy?
Charlotte? What's going on?
The dogs aren't moving. They're all just standing here.
Well, it's late, so maybe they're just tired or something. But let's just get you back.
That's not it. They're just standing here, not moving. Like, at all. Like, not even their eyes. It's like... Oh my God, it's like they're fucking dead, but they're not.
What the fuck?
What?
Miss Melgren, you need to get out of there and return to your house immediately. I'm sending your information to the police right now.
What's going on?
Get the hell out of the kennel!
Okay,
now!
Fuck, I'm leaving!
What was that? Are you okay? Charlotte, are you okay?
You ripped my flashlight.
Charlotte?
You ripped my flashlight. It's gone. It's gone. Something ripped it out of my hand. I can't help me, please. Please, something's in here. Wait.
Okay, Charlotte, I've sent your information to the North Adams PD, okay? They responded that an officer will be there in 3 minutes. Do you think you can find your way out? Charlotte, listen, you need to try your best to be calm and just listen to me, okay? Can you find your way out?
I'm trying. Where's the fucking door? This doesn't make any sense. The door's fucking gone. The door's fucking gone.
Charlotte, you're gonna be okay. Just listen to me right now. Feel along the wall until you get to a door or a window, okay?
Oh,
Look right now,
her
nice and
hands
quick,
out.
right?
That's... The fucking door is gone.
Oh, God, please. This doesn't make any sense.
What sort of metaphysical bullshit is this? Okay, no. Up to this point, we've had weird ass. We got this Tulpa creating device. We've got these sicknesses going around with all these workers. They found all these ancient like burial sites for all these cultures together in this one fucking mountain in America. Thousands of years before there should be any settlers here or anything, before Native Americans should be here. What? Now we got disappearing goddamn walls? How are we wrapping this up in less than 18 minutes?
It's like a door like different fucking buildings. It just keeps going. There's no windows. There's no doors. This isn't fucking possible.
Just keep going. Stay focused. There must be something.
I'm trying.
Oh shit, sorry guys, sorry. So you can't see it, my bad. It's, just so you know, it's been this screen the entire time. You've not missed anything. All the audio, it was literally this screen, so we're just hearing what's happening.
You need to keep feeling your way out, Charlotte. Don't let anything distract you. Great job, Charlotte.
Okay, I'm out and the door's locked.
Okay, very good, Charlotte. You're doing great. I need you to tell me what room you're in so I can inform the officer. Okay. Are you able to see now, even just a little?
Yeah, I can't see anything, no.
I don't know this is a test, Matt.
It makes no sense. Nothing is making sense. I have no clue where I am.
So she can't see anything, but the doors and windows are back. She slipped into the other reality? But if so, how is she still on the fucking phone call?
Damn, it's so dark. I can't tell if it's really this dark or if I'm blind.
Breathe, Charlotte. Breathe. You need to try and stay as calm as you possibly can. Listen, if it's that dark, whatever's in there probably can't see you either, okay? So it's important that we stay very quiet until the police arrive. Very quiet.
Okay.
Okay, good. Stay right where you are. Keep your back against the wall. All right, the officer's just down the road right now. You're going to be okay. Now listen, I'm going to stop talking so we can be completely quiet. But no, I'm still here. I'm not going anywhere until you're safe.
Thank you.
Bitch, shut up!
I'm so sorry. I should have listened to you.
It's all okay. We're going to get you out of there.
Dude,
now,
you shut up too! Good point, Candace. I was more questioning the logistics of how the phone was working, but fair enough. We saw the security detail call the cops.
Skin is moving.
An important test. This test is made up of 5 statements.
Bitch gone. She dead. She dead.
Will check true or false beside the corresponding number for each statement in your workbook. If you do not have your workbook, simply write 1 through 5 vertically on a piece of paper and write T or F beside each number. You will have 5 seconds to respond to each statement. Your test begins now. Statement number 1. This video system is physically changing your brain.
Well, got that one wrong.
This video system leverages the principles of neuroplasticity, the brain's ability to reorganize itself by forming new neural connections. Through these specific audio-visual stimuli and cognitive exercises, it's influencing specific neural pathways in your brain, thereby physically altering the structure and function of your brain in response to this experience. Statement number 2. Only a very small percentage of people will never betray their moral values, no matter the situation.
No, that's obviously true.
Under the right circumstances, such as intense peer pressure, survival situations, or psychological manipulation,
Did I mishear the question? Only a very small percentage of people will never betray their moral values. Oh, it's a trick question. They're saying that everyone will. I call bullshit. No, this is true. This is true.
Under the right circumstances, such as intense peer pressure, survival situations, or psychological manipulation, it's proven that anyone can be made to betray even the strongest attachments to moral values. Statement number 3. Through your conscious mind, you make your own decisions.
I was gonna say, I put true to say false. It's your unconscious mind. Then yeah, no, fuck this test. This is bullshit.
A large portion of human decision-making occurs at an unconscious level. The conscious mind rationalizes these decisions after the fact, making the person believe they made a deliberate choice. Choice is an illusion. Statement number 4. We all have immoral thoughts and desires, but it's critical to focus our energy on the positive aspects of ourselves, so that we can be better people. The darkest aspects of your mind are part of a larger psychological entity that resides deep within your unconscious.
I disagree with this.
This shadow entity cannot be reasoned with. It cannot be ignored.
No. So, the reason it is and isn't true, I would say, Melissa Lord, is because, like, so you've got, you've got, let's say reflexes. Reflexes is something your body does automatically because synapses are triggered. Like when you touch a hot stove and you yank your hand back, you don't physically think about yanking your hand back. It happens automatically. And it's because your brain registers the pain and knows take hand away, just like out of instinct. So, like, it's not true in the philosophical and moral sense. It's true in a literal physical, we've evolved for it to be true sense.
You cannot subdue it, lock it away, or eliminate it. Even attempting any such thing has the opposite effect, only making it stronger, darker, and more dangerous. Statement number 5. Opening the door to your shadow psyche and embracing your darkest urges as a part of yourself is the only way to live a fulfilling life.
I'm gonna say true, the answer is false. I got every single answer wrong on this one.
Testing complete.
Agreed, Bobby. The test is
What
100%
you are about
rigged.
to
Yes.
experience has been carefully constructed in combination with previous exercises to create a connection point between your conscious and unconscious mind. This is our final section of this tape. Please watch and listen very closely. Do not look away or shield your eyes for any reason.
Alright, chat, I'll be ignoring you for a bit.
Please remember, your fear and vulnerability are essential components to this process. Activation of the subliminal bridge will begin in 5 seconds.
That was cool.
Activation complete.
Unit's clear. No sign of Miss Melbourne.
Alright, so the cop body cam
Channels are empty
footage.
too.
I don't know if I was supposed to write down everything that I saw, but I did write down everything that I saw. I don't know if you guys did as well, but I don't know what conclusions you guys came to. I came to gears, clouds, a fire on water, a skull, a censored face, a forest, a, what did I write down here? Holy shit. Oh, a bathroom, kaleidoscope, galaxy, bacteria, a woman's face, a creature, and a repeating railroad. So that's the conclusions I came to. I don't know if that's correct, but yeah, wrote all those down as well.
Puppy said she had dogs here. Okay, well,
proceeding to the basement.
They ain't gonna find shit, boys. They ain't gonna find shit. Shout, Hippo. What up, man?
North Adams Police. Anybody down here? Jesus, it's dark in here. The fuck was that?
Or maybe I'm wrong? I assume Tulpa went back to the Tulpa plane.
What the fuck's that smell? Jesus Christ.
Hold on. Something moving in that window? Hold on. Was there any movement there? Or was that just the light? I think that was just the way the light hit it. Okay, that seemed just how to be the way the light hit it. Wasn't expecting that. Holy shit, she is fucked up. Look at her goddamn arm. And it looks like it's fucking dogs doing it to her. Like, because that's not what the Tulpas have looked like up to this point. And yeah, fair enough. I guess she isn't dead yet. I don't think that was. So here's the thing about the Tulpa. The Tulpa, like Tulpas can manifest as whatever you project the thought of. And we know this. This gal loves dogs, dude. I think the Tulpa took the form of a dog. Wait, she is the dog? What do you mean? Wait, so that's all her? I thought that the Tulpa shit was mounting her. That's all her? I thought that was sort of like an amorphous fucking Tulpa mounting her. That's you guys are saying that's all her. She is part of the dog. Holy fuck. Okay, I thought that was remains of the Tulpa. Holy shit. She have fucking fangs? Does she have fucking fangs? Jesus Christ, she does!
Well done on completing the TF2, Waking Your Subconscious, video cassette. Please allow your brain to rest for at least 12 hours before continuing this video system. Once you have rested and you are ready, enter the cassette labeled TF3, The Shadow, Communion and Assimilation. This is the end of this tape.
Okay, first of all, what did we just witness? I mean, like the fuck did we just witness? That was absolutely insane, and that was, well, I turned it on that way, because we're gonna be wrapping up the stream. That explained nothing. That we went through this whole is season two ongoing. I gotta know if season 2 is ongoing right now. Is Greylock Tapes season 2 out? It's in production, but this is all we got right now. This is all we have, and nothing has been answered. Like, we've got bits and pieces and crumbs. Oh my god. So obviously we know that oh, what's the name of the company? Sensodyne or whatever? Cineodyne? So Cineodyne lobbied the fucking government to begin research into tulpas and other otherworldly beings. We know that there's an ancient altar found where all the different ancient civilizations have coalesced. We know the government was, testing tulpas on. I still don't know if they were explicitly children or. Yeah, she felt someone was moving around inside her, and then the monster took her. Yeah, I get that much. But yeah, the story is clearly not over. The story is clearly not over. Yes, Matt Funcool, I must know the truth. Oh. This was awesome. I mean, look, I liked Vita Carnis. I liked when we covered Vita Carnis. So far, I like this more, dude. So far, I like this more. I'm digging. I liked Vita Carnis a lot. I'm not knocking it. But holy shit, the Greylock tapes. Like, Vita Carnis is just interesting world building with a little bit of horror. This was all in on the horror from the get-go, and then just, like, ratchets it up as it goes. This was fucking cool. I don't know where we go from here, boys. I don't know where we go from here. I mean, I'm enjoying it. I'm liking it. I want to see more. This is absolutely fucking bananas. So, Greylock has a lot of demonic and devil worship. I'm the guy who doesn't believe and is totally skeptic, yet somehow still knows too many details about ghosts and spirits. He can kill by spirit towards the end. Monument mythos. You good, Leon? Your face looks scared. No, I'm not scared at all. I won't lie. This did get me once. This did make me jump once, straight up. As you know, yeah. This made me jump once on episode like 8 or whatever it was. All 12 episodes, there was one moment, I think it was in episode 8, that made me jump, and that was pretty cool. And I imagine someone probably clipped that. If you did clip that, put it in the Discord, please. No, I jumped once at Vita Carnis. I've jumped once at so I've jumped twice total when doing these streams. But I only jumped once tonight. I cringed and squirmed at certain things, but I only jumped once. Did I forget the arm? What do you mean, did I forget the arm? Arm on the window. I don't remember jumping at the arm on the window. Was that... Oh, that was great. For some reason, I was thinking that was Vita Carnis. You're right. For some reason, I was thinking that was Vita Carnis. I was thinking that was one of the... Okay, all right, you're right. I did jump twice. You're right. I was thinking that was Vita... Yeah, I was thinking that was Vita Carnis, not Greylock. I was thinking it was one of the mimics. I was thinking the arm was on the window was one of the mimics. But no, you're right. I jumped at the arm on the window. Okay, all right, you guys got me. You got me. You're correct. You're correct. Dude, this was so good. I want to see more. This was so good. Damn. I don't even know what we're covering for next week's. Analog Horror Night. But I don't know how we're going to top this. I have no idea how we're going to top this. This was fucking awesome. Shit, man. I want more. It's a quarter after 2 in the morning. I would still... The Intruder next. Demon Democracy. I don't know if you remember the channel or not, or if you're a member of the Discord. If you are, put it in the Discord or become a member and join the Discord so that you can put it in there, because I've got lists of stuff. If we make it next week. Speaking of memberships, by the way. Randall Hess, shout out, sent a Gift Awards Paradise membership. In fact, there was a few people that sent memberships after Jake did earlier. Yeah, EB sent a membership, Phone Collecting sent a super chat, and Randall Hess sent a membership. So, I didn't give any sort of clips because I didn't want to ruin the atmosphere. But now that it's over, we'll go ahead and do some clips. So, all right, this is for you guys that have sent these memberships so far.
How you doing, sir?
Good.
Can we talk to you? Where are you from? You live in New York?
Who are you?
Don Lemon.
You're a fucking moron, dude.
There we go. There it is. Thank you so much. Truly appreciate it. You can try SCP. Yeah, I want to get into SCP. I know that SCP is like, there's a lot of lore though, so I feel like we'd be on that one for a long time. I'm not opposed to doing it, but I don't know that I want to do it this soon. I want to do something we can wrap up at least like a season's worth in, between like 1 and 3 streams. Preferably 1 to 2 streams. 2 seems to be the magic number. Both the ones we've done so far have taken 2 streams apiece per season. But yeah, SCP is super deep. I want to get into SCP. I do. I want to figure out more about the lore and stuff like that. But you guys have been doing great about posting stuff in the Discord. There have been some others been posted in the Discord. So, all right, I think we're gonna wrap it up. Let me see who's live. Let me see who we're gonna raid. This was so good, dude. This was so good. Damn. Whoever put Greylock Tapes in the, Greylock Tapes in the Discord, well done. Well done. Ah, Smash, I was about to raid you as well. I guess you're finishing up. Well, you can always donate to me to make it up to me, just saying. Go Carrymon, it was you? Good job, Go Carrymon. Well done. Well done. Yeah, no one else is streaming right now, so we're just gonna call it. No raid. We're just gonna call it. Alrighty, crew. I don't know if there'll be a video or not tomorrow. I usually take Sundays off. I feel like I need to put out a video on this Twitch situation, so we'll find out. I haven't decided. I don't have any streams tomorrow until, I believe, Serranos. I'll be there for the first hour of his anime stream if he does it, and then I'll be on Film Comics Explained, Niat's channel for FCE Live, and then we'll be doing Late Night with the Gooch. And, and tomorrow, I guess only today, because I haven't met Sunday, I might join Enzo after the watch party, but our watch party for Annihilation is tomorrow. So if you're in the Kansas React stream, no, I only do the Sunday special stream if we hit tier 3 on Neon Leon, and we didn't hit tier 3 on Friday night. So yeah, no React stream. Yeah, the Sunday streams are reserved for if we hit tier 3 on Friday. So if you guys like the Sunday streams, we gotta be hitting tier 3. But well, yeah, we didn't do that this week. So, but we will be doing the watch party after Gooch's show for Annihilation. We'll be doing the, oh, you're playing on it next week? Okay, cool, Serranos. That's good to know. So, yes, if you guys are part of the Discord, you want to be part of the watch party, that's the plan. and then afterwards I'll probably hop in Enzo's stream. So yeah, for those of you that subbed, a bunch of subs went up during this stream. I don't know how many of them were from this stream itself versus were from the video I have going out right now. But if you guys subbed, became members or whatnot, thank you so much. Truly appreciate it. For those of you that donated, truly appreciate it. Thank you so much. I will see y'all on the flip-flop. Yeah, it's all here in the Nerdosphere, and this has been Words of Paradise. Let's roll an outro.